Hi all, just out for a nice walk. Gorgeous day. Thought I'd do a video, and yeah, it's Mental Health Week this week, and it has me thinking a lot about you know what can I share and how can I help. So this is going to be about some kind of strategies of what you should be doing if you're feeling a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, you're feeling depressed, which is completely understandable at this time. But actually, we have been well experiencing mental health issues for quite a while now, and now it's something that we're talking about now, and we're raising awareness of it more. But I want to talk about, well, what can I do to help myself? Um, and so here we go. So the first thing to talk about is moving the body. And that's because the physical health and the mental health are directly linked. So moving the body is really important, getting the energy flowing, and it's moving the body in a way that works for you. So, perhaps you're a runner, you like to run, or you prefer to walk, cycle. Um, obviously, I'm going to say yoga. And the flow and the movement in yoga is just brilliant for getting the energy flowing around you. But obviously, it's not for everyone. But I will say this: if you haven't tried it, then you don't know it's not for you. So it definitely takes a few goes to see if it works for you. And there are so many yoga classes online on YouTube, Zoom classes, including my own, that you're more than welcome to join. But yeah, so movement and finding the movement that's right for you. Secondly, is still linking to the physical, is about what we put into our bodies. So, what we eat and what we drink has a direct effect on our moods. And it's what we eat and what kind of diet we should follow is different for everyone. And actually, it's ditching the fad diets, and it's just about eating right, eating healthy for your body. And there's lots of information online, but also I think it's good to just really connect with yourself and understand what's right for you, what works for you, and that kind of comes with time as well. The drinking aspect of it, I think, is really important here. So there's a hell of a lot of alcohol being consumed at the moment, and that's not a good thing. I mean, yes, everything in moderation. I'm not saying that you don't drink at all, but just every now and then, because what we're doing with alcohol is we are numbing ourselves. So if you're feeling stress and anxiety, yes, you're going to feel a little bit better after a few drinks because you're numbing kind of that pain, but you're only suppressing it. And I speak with experience here. I had a terrible relationship with alcohol in the past, so making sure that we're able to feel what we're feeling and work through it, which leads on to kind of point three, which is being able to find stillness and calmness. And we can do that through breath work and meditation. And I appreciate that's not for everyone. So if you're somebody who likes to work in the garden, do a bit of gardening, or create art, that's definitely calming. But it'd be nice while you're doing that is to take a moment to you know just close the eyes and go inwards, and find a space, bring yourself into the heart space, as the thoughts in the mind have managed to calm down. I mean, we have 60,000 thoughts in our head every day, and apparently 80% of them negative, which for the average person, which I find, wow, that's incredible. But um, it's just getting ourselves out of the mind and into the heart, and asking ourselves about how we're feeling, why we're feeling that way. And there's an inner voice in there, and you may not hear it straight away, but over time, you do, once you connect to the self, you really can hear what's going on inside, and then you're able to start working through this fear that you might be feeling, because we're all feeling fear. That's, a natural part of life. And it's healthy. It's, a biological need to feel fear. We make certain decisions based on fear that actually are good decisions, but um, you know being able to work through that, and being able to find the courage, and more importantly the faith, the faith that everything will be okay, and um just, and then bringing yourselves into kind of higher vibration emotions of like love. And yeah, so I'm getting a bit hippie now, so we'll bring it back to we'll bring it back to the point number 4, which is to have fun. So it's just about doing things that you enjoy, following some passions, and not everything has to be productive. We don't always have to be productive. We're allowed to just have a little bit of fun. And for me, I think music is a major part of that. Now, I know not everyone's passionate about music, but I think music is very powerful, and especially if you listen to music from times of when you were a kid, and it can bring you back to a very kind of secure place. Uh, me and my sister have said this before in the past, that we love listening to the album that our mother used to play when she was kind of pregnant on us. So for me, it was ABBA's Arrival in 1979. And then for my sister, it was Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And I really believe that it's able to bring you back to that point of being in the womb and feeling safe, feeling secure, and it keeps you grounded and rooted. And maybe you can find that out, or maybe you can even do a playlist of all the music that would have been out the year just before you were born, like the months that your mother was pregnant on you, which I thought was quite cool. But obviously not everyone will find that fun. So whatever works for you, again, it's in every point I've said that it's about what works right for you. We're all different. And that is then leading on to the last point, which is just about reaching out, calling up family members and friends and loved ones, having a good old chat, but telling them how you are feeling. And we always ask the question, how are you? When you ask that question, mean the question, and then be honest with the answer. So that's what we're all here for each other. And I know that sometimes it's hard to be honest and open with the people we love. So in some instances, maybe it's easier to speak to a stranger, or there's the support lines, or speak to a yoga teacher, get in contact with me. Yoga teachers, we're here to serve and help others. So yeah, I just think there are people and there are tools out there to help. So yeah, so that's it. I think I'll leave you with this, that the law of impermanence, everything changes, nothing will stay the same, and you change. So whatever you're feeling right now, you're not going to feel this way forever. And yeah, so this too shall pass. So take care, everyone. Namaste.